At Multidisciplinary International Research Conference held in 2025, organizers from the National Taiwan University African Students Association, NASA, and the World African Researchers, Engineers, Entrepreneurs and Scientists Alliance, WARESA, put together a two-day conference program for African students in the diaspora. This one-of-a-kind event brought together students all the way from South Korea to Taiwan's shores. Over the 2 days, a total of 133 attendees from diverse African countries including Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, Ethiopia, Malawi, Nigeria, Cameroon, Somaliland, Eswatini, South Africa, Burundi, Zimbabwe, and United States of America, and Taiwan all convened at National Taiwan University with one shared purpose: learning, collaboration, and growth. A total of 39 presentations were delivered across various academic disciplines, including science, technology, engineering, and mathematics (STEM), arts, humanities, and social sciences (AHS), business, management, and accounting (BMA), and bioscience and pharmaceutical research (BPR). Presenters showcased research ideas, early findings, and innovative solutions, many taking their first step onto an international academic stage. Each presenter was allotted 10 minutes to present, followed by a 5-minute question and answer session. This interactive format allowed students to discuss their methodologies and receive constructive feedback from an audience of peers, academics, and industry professionals. Questions, dialogue, and critical thinking transformed presentations into meaningful conversations. On the second day, the conference floor shifted in energy as students stepped into the 5-minute research competition, a space designed not just to test knowledge, but to sharpen confidence. With only 5 minutes on the clock, each presenter faced a challenge familiar to professional researchers: to distill months of thinking into a story that could persuade, inspire, and endure. Slides flickered to life, arguments tightened, and ideas were shaped under pressure, guided by 5 judging criteria: clarity of presentation, strength of content, originality of thought, purposeful PowerPoint design, and disciplined time management. More than a competition, the session became a rehearsal for the real world. Students learned how to pitch complex ideas with precision, how to command attention under constraint, and how to communicate research in ways that resonate beyond the classroom. Outstanding presentations were recognized, celebrating excellence, effort, and potential within the next generation of researchers. Interwoven with these moments of research were 2 keynote speeches from 2 renowned scholars who underscored the role of students as change agents in Africa. They highlighted civic engagement and the responsibility of young scholars to invest in their homelands, not as an abstract ideal, but as a lived commitment shaped by history, place, and possibility. Panel discussions connected experience with ambition, offering guidance, perspective, and inspiration to emerging researchers. Moments like these reminded us that research also thrives through community. Voices gathered around presentations from academic institutions and non-governmental organizations, including contributions from National Taiwan University and partners, whose commitment to Africa extended beyond rhetoric into sustained engagement. Carrying a quiet weight, they reminded the audience that scholarship does not live in isolation, but travels across institutions, borders, and generations. The perspectives were further reinforced by a series of VIP speeches that carried both authority and quiet inspiration. These were moments when the room stilled, not out of formality, but out of recognition that something important was being entrusted to the audience. Of particular resonance was the address by Stephen Lee, who shared scholarship opportunities to study in Taiwan transformed policy into possibility, offering students tangible pathways through which ambition could meet support. Equally powerful was the speech delivered by His Excellency, the Ambassador of Somaliland, who reflected on the depth and promise of the Taiwan-Africa relationship. He urged students to share African perspectives with Taiwanese peers in ways that foster mutual understanding and respect, serve their communities in Taiwan before return home to shape Africa into a place they would proudly leave behind for their children. We closed the conference not with speeches, but with warmth. 27 of us gathered around rising steam and shared tables, where Taiwan's famous hot pot became both meal and metaphor. Ingredients were lowered slowly into simmering broth, hands reached across the table, and time softened. In cooking our own food, we found ourselves cooking stories too, laughter bubbling up between bites, conversations unfolding as naturally as the flavors deepened. Then came the last day, offered not as a requirement but as an invitation to wander. Those who joined stepped into a gentle adventure through Taipei, where history and modernity move side by side. From the Red House in Xiamen, echoing with layers of memory, to the quiet authority of the presidential palace, and the solemn stillness of Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall. It felt less like a tour and more like a passage, through streets and stories, through past and future, through a city that welcomed us as we learned to see it together. Participants were introduced to academic, professional, and research opportunities, opening pathways beyond the conference itself. Connections formed naturally between students, mentors, institutions, and future collaborators. In every conversation, there was energy, openness, and a shared sense of purpose. None of this impact would be possible without the trust, collaboration, and support of partners who believe in building capacity, not just hosting events. We are grateful to National Taiwan University, Talent Taiwan, the National Taiwan University's International College, the National Taiwan University's Master's Program in Biodiversity, and the National Taiwan University's Master Program in Global Agriculture Technology and Genomic Science for their tremendous support. Behind every session and every shared moment were their contributions, the spaces that welcomed ideas, the meals that sustained long conversations, and the prizes that celebrated effort and excellence. We also extend our deepest gratitude to the organizations that honored us with their presence. By showing up, listening, and engaging, they affirmed the value of this gathering and the conversations it carried. As we look back on the event in 2025, we're already excited about what's next. This year, we're going even bigger, bringing together the Multidisciplinary International Research Conference and the WARESA Asia Awards into one bold, high-energy experience. This year's program also features 2 competitions, a poster presentation competition with 10-minute thesis competition, 6 prizes up for grabs. This joint event promises to be where speeches, presentations, panel discussion, coffee and lunch breaks form more than a program segment, but became a collective call, reminding us that knowledge gains meaning when it is carried forward, shared generously, and used in service of our communities. This is your opportunity to showcase your research, ideas, and innovations on a global multidisciplinary stage. You can be part of the conversation live. 1. Presenting in the poster presentation competition. 2. Competing in the 10-minute thesis competition. Or 3. Joining the audience and jumping into the conversation and sharing your perspective. Whatever your approach, we welcome you to stand alongside students, scholars, and leaders, bearing witness to ideas in formation and futures in motion. Taipei, Taiwan is once again ready to host us, to learn, connect, and imagine what comes next together. For more details about the upcoming event, visit our social media platforms. See you from 10 to 12, April 2026.